Thompson. I am the Public Services Administrator for the Harford County Public Library, and we're glad you made it out on this very, very, very chilly but not snowy night. Yeah, let's applaud Mr. Thompson. Thank you for being here. Just a little bit of housekeeping first. If you could please make sure to either turn off or at least silence your cell phones, we really appreciate it. We do not want any of our performers to be interrupted with any strange sound effects. We want to hear some Beethoven and Guaraldi tonight, but not coming out of our cell phones. So thank you so much for addressing that. You may have noticed that we've left some green comment cards around the room. They may have been on your chairs. We really appreciate you taking the moment to fill those out. It gives us information that we can use to then plan future programming and look for funding for those future programs. And now, welcome to Schroeder's Beethoven. This is the reason you're here. When we started planning the Peanuts exhibition, oh, by the way, how many of you have actually seen the Peanuts exhibition, either at Bel Air or Abingdon Libraries? Can you raise your hand if you've seen it? Fantastic. Good. The exhibit will be there on loan from the Schoulz Museum in Santa Rosa, California, until the beginning of April. So please take a moment to visit either one of those branches. They both have different exhibits from the museum in Santa Rosa. So we really appreciate having that on loan to us. When we started planning that exhibit, we knew we had to include some music involving Beethoven. For many children, including myself, Beethoven was one of the first composers exposed to because of Schroeder's enduring passion for the musician. Charles Schulz shared this passion, and we will be getting the opportunity to meet Charles Schulz this evening, including actual bars from Beethoven's compositions whenever Schroeder played in the comic strip. To make this program possible, we went to the experts. Harford County is blessed to be home to pianist and director of the Maryland Music Conservatory, Dr. Thompson, who actually was the one who prepared this program, and this is the premiere performance of this program as well, so we're very lucky this evening. He has partnered with the library in the past, but this time he brought along students and teachers from the conservatory to round out this tribute. Please welcome Charles Schulz and members of the conservatory.
Welcome to all of you. My name, as Joe Thompson just said, is Charles Schulz. In 1947, I began the comic strip called Peanuts. I was 27 years old. I had no idea that the comic strip Peanuts would reach such a level of popularity. But it did. And so then, 50 years ago, in 1965, 1966, we decided to launch a television series based on the Peanuts comic strip. And we decided to call this television show after our central character, Charlie Brown. So thank you for coming here to be celebrating with me and with Vince Guaraldi, who you heard playing. By the way, I think he deserves another round of applause. Guaraldi, one of the things that we had to do when we went from the comic strip to the television show was add sound, and in particular to add music, because how can you have a television show without music? I was introduced to Mr. Guaraldi, and I loved his style of playing, and I immediately offered him the job as our composer for this series, Charlie Brown, and he immediately accepted. And it has been a wonderful collaboration with him ever since. And since that time, 50 years ago, the popularity of Charlie Brown, the television series, has risen even higher than the popularity to which the comic strip Peanuts had reached. I could not believe it. My family, my friends, when I was in my late 20s and 30s, they said, "What is it that you do for a living? A comic strip?" Chuckle, chuckle. Well, after several million, and then in fact $1 billion came my way, they all said, "Oh, well, we wish we had thought of such a thing." But nonetheless, Charlie Brown has been a wonderful experience, and tonight we are presenting a show called Schroeder's Beethoven. Now, Schroeder is one of the characters that I created, and I loved classical music growing up. And so to have Schroeder as one of my central characters was very important. He inspired me, and I hope that you will be inspired by this show tonight. We have 7 students from the Maryland Conservatory of Music who are being our characters for the Charlie Brown Show. And they will be coming in momentarily, but right now they happen to be outside skating. Yes, skating in this fine February winter that we are having. And some of you may remember from one of my episodes in Charlie Brown, the skating scene. And what I was trying to come up with was each character skating freely on the ice. Some of them with their eyes open, some with their eyes shut, some looking down, some looking this way, some with their arms going. Each individual character was able to express and be themselves, their individual selves, on the ice. And I asked Mr. Guaraldi, I went to him and I said, Mr. Guaraldi, I need a piece of music from you that will capture exactly that. The individualness of each character. Please, Mr. Guaraldi, will you play your wonderful piece called Skating? Exactly that. You could see each character when the camera zoomed in, whether it was Linus or Shermy or Peppermint Patty skating in their own world of bliss and freedom. Beautifully captured by Mr. Guaraldi in that piece of music. I wonder if our characters are finished their own skating.
Linus?
Snoopy, give me back my skates.
Apparently they are. They are finished. Characters, please come on out this way. I would like to introduce you all to our crowd. Come on right here this way. Come on, all 7 of you. Come right up here. These are our characters, and let me introduce them to you. And they will all come. Sally, please come forward, and we can give Sally a hand. Snoopy, here is Snoopy. And here is Lucy. There is Lucy. Lucy, and here we have Linus. Come on up here, Linus. Linus with his blanket. We have Shermy. Come on up here, Shermy. And we have Schroeder. We all know about Schroeder. This is Schroeder's Beethoven. And of course, Charlie Brown with his skates. It's so wonderful to have our characters here and to be sharing with you the 50-year celebration of Charlie Brown. How are you all?
Hi, I'm Sally, Charlie Brown's sister, and when we all heard the music skating, we all took off our skates and came on in.
Yes, indeed. I know how much of a draw music is, and I can understand when you heard Mr. Guaraldi's music, it all brought back nice memories. Speaking of music, Schroeder, you are our man of the hour, so to speak. It is called your show, Schroeder's Beethoven. You love Beethoven, but what did you think about Mr. Guaraldi's music compared to Beethoven?
Well, I like Mr. Guaraldi's music, but nothing compares to the great master of all times, Beethoven.
Well, we certainly know how much you love Beethoven. Well, let me rephrase that. I, in particular, know how much you love Beethoven because I created you, and I gave you the Beethoven model. for yourself. So, let me ask you this. Is there something that you would be able to play for us by Beethoven on the beginning of this show?
Yes, I will play a Beethoven march called The Ruins of Athens.
The Ruins of Athens. Let's give Schroeder a hand. Did that beautifully. Do you play any other music besides Beethoven over the past 50 years? Have you learned anything else other than Beethoven?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Oh, well, very good. Perhaps we will hear Schroeder play something other than Beethoven a little later in the show. Thank you very much. Now, I understand to the other 6 characters that some of you have also been inspired by Schroeder, and in particular, been inspired to play Beethoven. Charlie Brown, you are our central character. How can I ask you about that? How did you come to be inspired by Schroeder?
Well, I was tired of being no good at everything, and I was greatly inspired by Schroeder's ability to play Beethoven so well.
Well, and that is wonderful. So, are you able to play something for us tonight by Beethoven?
Yes, I am. I can play Beethoven's second movement of Pathetique Sonata.
Oh, that is a beautiful piece. Let us go. isn't that impressive how some of our characters have come to play such beautiful music?
Yes, it is.
It certainly is. Now I have a question for Lucy. Because Lucy, we always know that you had a problem with Beethoven and Schroeder. Are you here perhaps to play some Beethoven for us?
No, I'm not. Of course she's not. She's always against things. I am not. I have learned to play the piano, just not Beethoven.
All right, well, I can understand that. Well, what can you play, and would you like to play something for us tonight?
Yes, I will be playing a bluesy jazzy piece called Persistent Rhythm.
Lucy, that was wonderful. Schroeder, you don't seem to have a problem with her playing music other than Beethoven, do you? No, I didn't think so. Especially in light of the fact that you said later you will be playing music other than Beethoven. So very good. Lucy, I see that your brother Linus is here. Has he come to play Beethoven?
Yes, I tried to convince him not to, but he did anyway. He will be playing Verlies by Beethoven.
By Beethoven, of course. Linus, is this true? Will you be able to come and play that for us now?
Yes.
Very good.
Linus, wait.
Ah, there you go. thank you for all your inspiration. It's been wonderful to see how you are inspiring everyone to play Beethoven. And except for...
Everyone but Lucy.
Everyone except for Lucy. Now Lucy, are you all right? Schroeder came and turned Beethoven back towards the audience. I hope you're all right with that.
Well, I'm a little upset, but it'll have to do.
It'll have to do. Well, thank you for getting along with the crowd. Very much so. All right. Now, Lucy, yes, inspired to play music by Schroeder. And we now are going on. I want to ask Schroeder if anyone has been inspired to play his theme. You all know he has a theme. It's called Schroeder's theme.
Yes, Shermy, he plays that one.
Shermy plays the Minuet in G by Beethoven? Wonderful. Shermy, will you come up and play that for us?
Yes, I will.
Very good. This is Schroeder's theme. Shermy, very nice indeed.
That was always one of my favorite Beethoven pieces.
I know that, Schroeder. That's why I called it in the show, Schroeder's theme. Very good. Now, I wonder if any of you, let me see a raise of your hands if anyone watched the big Super Bowl game this past Sunday. Yes, oh, all of our characters. Okay, very good. Well, as I think some of you know, this year was the 50th anniversary of the Super Bowl, just like it's the 50th anniversary of my Charlie Brown. So we're happy to be sharing our 50th anniversaries together. The first Super Bowl game, some of you may remember, the Green Bay Packers against the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, Lucy?
Well, I happened to bring a football with me, and I was wondering if Charlie Brown would like to demonstrate the field goal kick, just like they did in the Super Bowl.
No, Charlie Brown, don't do it. You know she will just pull it away.
No, I won't. Let's just do one, for good old time's sake.
No, don't do it. She will pull it